What is going on, LEGO investors? So, as Black Friday approaches, I want to go over a specific topic that a lot of investors are going to make a big mistake, and kind of just want to discuss it because we're going to see a ton of sales on Black Friday. LEGO is not doing well. I know you could argue that, yeah, they've made billions and billions of dollars, but in reality, they've kind of overflooded the market and a lot of the sets aren't selling. Yes, they continue to earn money and profits, but when you look at the core, you know, macro details, a lot of sets just aren't selling and we're going to see a lot of sets go on sale. So that's kind of what I want to discuss about just some of the sales that we might see and just a little advice. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on your thoughts on what to expect on Black Friday. I would love to hear it. Please comment down below. It definitely helps the community and definitely helps the channel. So let's dive into it. With Black Friday, we are going to see a lot of bad sales. I think we're going to just see a ton of sets go on sale. And the biggest mistake that new investors are going to make, and I guess you could say experienced investors will still make it, they're going to get blindsided by sets that aren't retiring. So when you're investing, if you buy a set that is not retiring this year, you just made a bad decision. I only recommend it if you are rich and can afford to do it. If you have got every set that you wanted to get this year, and then you want to expand and get a deal on some sets for this year to help build inventory, okay, that is one thing. But a lot of us just don't have a ton of money. That's why we're LEGO reselling. And you should not be buying sets that are not retiring this year. So this, and I think we're just going to get hit with a ton of sales. So if you look at what's going on at LEGO right now, they've got the LEGO Insider Weekend, and they're trying to encourage people to buy sets by offering some money off, and you get maybe 3x the points or even 4x the points. And a lot of people are thinking, oh wow, this is a great deal, I should buy it. Well, if you spend your money on this, you won't be able to buy a set that's retiring this year. And there's a potential that a lot of these sets won't retire next year. So you should never allocate your money on a set that isn't retiring this year, unless you can afford to do so. I cannot, everyone I know cannot, and just a lot of people entering just think, oh wow, this is an amazing set, it's on sale, I'm going to buy it, when they could have bought a set retiring this year, sold it next year, and you know, a lot of these sets still might go on sale next year because just LEGO is doing terrible in regards to the economy. Less people are earning, or people are just earning less money, people are losing their jobs, we are in a recession, and as a result, we are in a LEGO recession. Some could argue a depression. I think we're entering that in the LEGO market. And you have to allocate your money properly. And do not be deceived by these sales and 4x points. Because if you buy this set this year, you're going to have to hold it until it retires at the end of 2024. And then you have to wait in the retirement to earn a profit, potentially. So if you bought a set this year, you're looking at a turnaround of maybe 3 years. You always should buy the sets retiring this year. Again, I have to emphasize this. Unless you have the capital to do so, and you're trying to build massive positions like large YouTubers, but just do not fall for the mistake. Some sales that I think we're going to see along with normal sales on Black Friday is the Luke Skywalker Landspeeder. People just think because it's Star Wars and Luke Skywalker that it's going to do very well. I think this is a horrible set. I think it looks like a giant flip-flop, and a lot of people keep making the mistake of buying it when it goes on sale. It's going on, a ton of these sets are going on sale because they are not selling. That should tell you that if they're not selling now, you will not see demand in retirement. Now, I'm talking in regards to maybe 1 to 5 years into retirement. Yeah, if somebody bought this maybe in 10 to 20 years, you might make some money, but I think this is a bad investment. And we're probably going to see another sale of Chewbacca. I think this set is by far one of the worst sets LEGO has ever created, which I'm going to make a dedicated video on very, very soon. we might see this one go on sale. A lot of people might buy it because Chewie is what I consider a tier 1 figure. And that's just not the case. The set is absolutely horrible. I think it is going to follow how the Luke's Landspeeder is done and the Black Panther set. It just will only sell when it's on clearance. And you have to look, do you think somebody is going to pay? I honestly don't think this would sell for 180 in retirement. I think it's going to sell way below retail. You're going to lose money. And I just don't think somebody's going to want to purchase this. It's a bad design and a bad set. They did Chewie wrong on this one, and he did not deserve this. The larger sets like this do not do well, and it's a bad investment. And this will probably go on sale. So again, you should not be buying sets that aren't retiring this year, but we're going to see a ton of sets go on sale, and it's going to overwhelm a lot of people, and you might make a mistake. Now, if this is what you like to do, if you like to pick up sets really cheap the year it's not retiring, okay, that works for you. Doesn't work for me. It's bad for investing because you can be putting your capital elsewhere and earn money before you even sell this set. That's just something you have to look at. So some more sets that we're going to see on sale is some Ninjago sets. I personally believe Ninjago is a terrible theme. I do think there are a few winners on it, but which I'll make a dedicated video on, but Ninjago is just flooded. There's so many different sets, different variations, and I think we're going to see a lot of these sales go up. Even sets that are retiring this year, I'm probably going to avoid. And then we got the Black Panther. This just will I don't get it. They just keep lowering and lowering the price on this, and people think it's a great investment. So now I will say, this might be a great investment if you're parting out. I keep hearing that the part out value is insane for this. I personally do not part out. I don't know anyone that does, so I don't know that kind of business. One day, when I get pretty much a warehouse, I'll probably be able to do it, but I'm avoiding sets like this. They're just bad investments. But I will say, the designers did a great job on this, but nobody wants the set. And sadly, it's only been selling on massive clearance. And I think on Black Friday, you're going to see an amazing price, and a lot of people are just going to buy it. And I think I think this is a set, absolute pass, unless you're parting out and it makes sense for you. So some other sets, I think we're going to see a lot of BrickHeads go on sale, and I think Minecraft is a terrible. I think BrickHeads for Minecrafts are terrible. You should probably avoid those sets, but just pay attention to the retirement list. I have to emphasize this. Buy sets that are retiring this year. Do not make the mistake of allocating money on sets that are retiring next year. There's just too much risk, the gambles. You don't know if the set is actually going to retire next year. Why buy a set this year when you can buy a set, or why buy a set retiring next year that you could buy a set retiring this year and sell that before it even hits retirement? It's just, you have to learn how to allocate money. And I just see this a ton with people on Facebook. They're in the mind mentality that these sales equal great profits in retirement. That's furthest from the truth. Just because it goes on sale does not mean you'll make a profit in retirement. There's a lot of Star Wars sets that are just bad and not popular and not selling, and they're hitting great sales, and you're just wasting money. So what you should do is check out Brick Fanatics, their retirement list. Go off, sets that are retiring this year. And full disclosure, and be aware, this list could change at any time unless you see it on the LEGO website under the last chance. We don't know if it's officially retiring. And I appreciate everyone in Europe and other countries that have been stating, oh, it's been sold out here on LEGO, and those really, really help the channel. And I'm sure everyone appreciates that, because then we kind of see what could be coming in the United States in regards to retirement. But just be aware that, a lot of themes and sets just do very, very bad. Harry Potter is a dead theme, except for Hedwig and maybe one or two others. Typically, Marvel sets are absolutely horrible investments. You're going to see probably the Hulkbuster go on insane sale. They're just not great. They're just not good investments, and you need to thoroughly do your research. And if you're going to be buying some on sale, you might not earn a profit in retirement. So, some other, sets, just be aware. Brickheads, we might be hit with a lot, and a lot of these sets just aren't retiring. And the Manchesters, the Barcelona, those are retiring this year. Those are horrible investments. So just check out Brick Fanatics, check out my videos, check out other videos, check out eBay, do your thorough research. And again, Ninjago I think is just a bad investment, except for a few sets. I like the City Markets, the Dragon Energy Core, and the City Garden. But these aren't retiring this year, I don't believe. Eventually they will. Just like any theme, there's always a few sets that will do really well. But even if these went on sale, I would not buy them because I want to earn profit before these go into retirement. That's just smart ways of investing. And then certain Star Wars sets we're gonna see probably go on sale, and you just have to do your thorough research. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see just massive sales on absolutely everything, especially the Boba Fett Throne Room. This is retiring this year, but we've seen massive sales, and a lot of people just think because it's going on sale, oh, it's going to be a great profit in retirement. Let's say it's going for 70 right now. Let's say it sells for 60. You're competing against people that bought it for 40 and 50. So just, again, do thorough research. And the 501st Clone. I love this set. It has not been selling. I would expect this set to go on a pretty decent sale. And there's just tons of inventory of this, so it would not be a wise purchase this year. So, again, do your own research. Advent calendars, I keep hearing people talk about this. They're just bad investments. Some sets retiring this year, and even not retiring. The whole point of this video is just do not allocate money on sets that aren't retiring this year. Just plain and simple. You're just leaving money on the table. If I spent $50 on a set that's retiring next year, I could have spent that money on a set retiring this year, probably sold it for a $20 profit, and then bought that set that I wanted this year next year. Just it's that simple. So I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this. Do you buy sets early? I know a lot of investors are doing this, and I think it's just bad use of your money. So please comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Love to hear it. Definitely helps the channel and helps the community. But as always, please do your own research, have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.